Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Friday. It's the penultimate day before the Grade 2 Fountain of Youth. What a day it's going to be. What a weekend it's going to be. Well, let's take care of Friday's track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm. The first race, a 1 mile maiden claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward scratch number 7. You are flatter.
They're off. Grand Nene came out well. Apple Orchard, Abro River from the inside. These three out for the lead. Right with them, Stonescape in between horses. Then Awesome Sting on the inside. Peace Militants at the back with Attilius as the field makes their way out of the chute and hooks up with a back stretch. And it's Grand Nene on the outside from Abro River running in second. Stonescape is up with them running in third position after a 23 and 3 first quarter mile. After that, Attilius going up on the outside in fourth. Then Apple Orchard, Awesome Sting at the rail is 5 lengths off the lead and leading only Peace Militant in the run up the back stretch. Grand Nene leads the way by a length and 3/4 over Stonescape with a half mile to go. And then it's Abro River, third on the inside, now being passed on the far outside by Attilius, who takes third. Apple Orchard is right there along with Awesome Sting, and suddenly Abro River is shuffled back to second last, and Peace Militant trails after a 46 and 4 half mile. 3 furlongs to go. Grand Nene's been there all the way so far. On the outside, Stonescape is second by another 2.5 lengths. Awesome Sting follows in third. Apple Orchard is fourth. Abro River fifth on the inside. As they come to the top of the stretch, Grand Nene tries to take them the distance. 3/4, 112 flat. And here's Stonescape making a race of it, a length behind with a furlong to go. They are well clear of their competition. It's down to Grand Nene and Stonescape, who's still edging up alongside these two. And now Stonescape goes by. Stonescape runs down Grand Nene to win it, and then it was Abro River, Awesome Sting, and Apple Orchard fifth.
Number 3, Stonescape, very game in the stretch, grinds down the pace setter to win it, pays $13.40, owned by Stoneway Farm LLC, trained by Kelly Breen, and ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. Second race, 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf. These are claimers 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. 1 scratch in the race, Divine Intrigue.
They're off. Very even start. It's Butterfly Strike who comes out quickly to take the lead. Mr. Money Pants, Balente right up alongside, as is Tap Key. These 4 are across the track early on. John's Kitten sits 3 lengths off of them, right next to Golden Point and Golden Canyon, as the field races for that first turn. Butterfly Strike is the leader from Tap Key. Balente's out there 3 deep, running in third. Mr. Money Pants follows in fourth and tucks to the inside, 3 lengths off the lead early on. And then it's John's Kitten, who's alongside of Golden Canyon, while Golden Point trails the field. They're racing on to the backstretch here, the opening quarter up in 23 and 4/5 seconds, and they're in pursuit of Butterfly Strike and Luis Saez, who lead it 3/4 of a length over Tap Key. Balente, Mr. Money Pants, and John's Kitten gets a bit closer now, splitting rivals 2.5 lengths off the lead as they tighten up. Golden Canyon and Golden Point continue to race at the back of the field after a 47 and 3 half miles. So they move for the far turn. Butterfly Strike's lead is a neck. Tap Key on the outside, pressing the pace in second. Balente is going up 3 wide third as they race for the far turn. Then Mr. Money Pants, John's Kitten in between horses. Golden Canyon and Golden Point. Wide open around the far turn. Tap Key, now the leader. Tap Key's taken over from Butterfly Strike. Balente's out there wide. John's Kitten waiting for running room. Mr. Money Pants saves all the ground. And swinging up on the outside, Golden Canyon and Golden Point, and they're into the stretch. And now Balente has taken the lead. Here's Golden Point on the outside, and John's Kitten at the rail. John's Kitten, and on the outside, Golden Point. Balente is back to third. It's John's Kitten. And Javier Castellano in front, close to home. Golden Point can't get to John's Kitten, who wins at a half a length. And then it was Balente, followed by Golden Canyon and Tap Key.
Number 2, John's Kitten, wins, pays $7.60, owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker, ridden to victory today by Javier Castellano. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have race number 3. Welcome back to third race. 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. 9 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 6, Black Jet.
They're all in line. They're off. Remembering Richie sent out of there. Black Jet, Iced Coffee on the outside. They're out for the lead together, and Tilted Halo came out running in fourth. JC's Not Brown is next on the outside. Then Bridge of Flowers, followed by Summer Morn. Starship Explorer is second last early on. Carupano is the trailer up the backstretch. And Remembering Richie leads at a length and a half over Iced Coffee and Black Jet on the inside. 4 lengths more to Bridge of Flowers and JC's Not Brown, followed by Starship Explorer, who's got about 7 lengths to make up at this stage. Tilted Halo next, Carupano, and Summer Morn at 21 3/4 as they round the far turn. Remembering Richie, Black Jet on the outside comes on in second. These two 1-2. Remembering Richie on the inside, Black Jet on the outside. 4 lengths to JC's Not Brown in third. Black Jet up alongside of Remembering Richie, and Black Jet hits the front. Remembering Richie back into second on the rail. JC's Not Brown is third, and it's going to be Black Jet in a photo on the wire with Remembering Richie. Then JC's Not Brown, followed by Tilted Halo and Starship Explorer.
Number 6, Black Jet gets it and pays $5 even, owned by Passion Stables Incorporated, trained by Francisco D'Angelo, and ridden to victory today by Carlos Olivero. Fourth race, 6.5 furlong starter optional claimer for 3-year-olds, and we have 8 runners in the field. The off-time favorite, number 4, Lazarus Project.
They're off. And it's Mass Approval who comes out the best. With Gotta Be Gold out with speed 2, and rushing through on the inside is Lazarus Project to join the fray. And checking sharply, there were 2 runners, Yellow Chips and If You Snooze You Lose, who really got steadied hard and is now well behind the field. So they're heading up the backstretch. Some early traffic issues here, and the leaders are Gotta Be Gold and coping away now. They're stride for stride up front. Mass Approval, Lazarus Project right behind. Wildcat Wish is 5th by another 2.5. Then it's Strong Composition, Yellow Chips, and If You Snooze You Lose is the distant trailer after the trouble on the backstretch. 23 3 was the quarter. Around the far turn, coping away, Gotta Be Gold, joined on the outside by Wildcat Wish, and the 3 of them are right together. Lazarus Project waits on the rail for a spot to go, and then it's Strong Composition who loops up on the far outside. Behind them are Mass Approval and Yellow Chips, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Wildcat Wish is the leader. On the outside comes Strong Composition. Lazarus Project's now going to swing to the outside of them, but work to do in a furlong to get there. Wildcat Wish and Strong Composition. Lazarus Project is closing in. Wildcat Wish, Strong Composition, and Lazarus Project. The 3 of them come down to the wire. Lazarus Project got there. Over Strong Composition and Wildcat Wish, then either Yellow Chips or Gotta Be Gold.
Number 4, Lazarus Project. A rough trip out there, but gets the job done. The favorite pays $3.60, owned by Leonard C. Green and Robert McGlynn, trained by Joe Orsino, ridden to victory today by John Velasquez. 5th race, 1-mile event. These are maiden claimers, 3-year-olds, 8 runners in the field. The off-time favorite, number 1, The Long Walk.
They're all in line. They're off. Chovanes had a good start. On the inside, The Long Walk's got some early speed. Pristine Sistine is close up too. And moving up in between horses is Liscolon. So they head out of the chute with Chovanes in front. The Long Walk is running in second. Liscolon is third. Brave Enrique is 4th by another 2.5. And then comes Pristine Sistine and Awfully Brawn on the inside, followed by Little Paul, and last of them all is Quality Counts. At first quarter's 23 3/5 seconds. And it is Chovanes who leads the way here. On top, a half a length over The Long Walk, who has the rail running in second. Brave Enrique is third. Pristine Sistine goes up on the outside 4th. Liscolon follows in 5th. Awfully Brawn's got 4.5 lengths to make up at the half-mile pole. Little Paul is next, and Quality Counts trails through a 47 flat half mile. Around the far turn, It is now Chovanes and Brave Enrique 1-2. Outside of them, Pristine Sistine. The long walk is down on the inside in fourth and now under a ride. 2.5 clear of Liscolon, and then comes Awfully Brawn, followed by the trailers. Quality Counts and Little Paul is last. And they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Chovanes turning for home in front, 3/4, 1:11.4. Chovanes at the top of the stretch opens up 3.5. Pristine Sistine is up into second. Then the long walk on the inside of Brave Enrique. Chovanes comes down to the 16th pole with a 5-length lead on Pristine Sistine. And Chovanes and Edgar Zayas come under the line in front. Pristine Sistine's going to be second, and then came Brave Enrique, the long walk, and Liscolon.
Number 3, Chovanes just cruises to victory and pays $9.60, owned by Gulfstream Farm LLC, trained by George Navarro, ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. Sixth race is a 7-furlong maiden claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 9, World Leader. Please note the jockey on the 8 is Eduardo Nunez.
They're off. Awkward start there for Gerald Hood. And it will be Starchy Lightenant to show some early speed. There goes Alabama Slim now up in between horses as they head up the backstretch and up the rail. So You Think You're a Romeo comes on through to show some early speed. Papa Pig is in the early mix as well as they head up the backstretch. Then Quattrocento on the far outside, followed by Sweet Bead DJ, Wanchosa Bro. Indie Artist is after that. Then back to Symbol Mast. Starchy Lightenant is next, and then Congrats to AV and Gerald Hood at the back of the field. 23 flat was the quarter. They're moving for the far turn, where the leader is So You Think You're a Romeo. On top by just a neck as they round the turn. Alabama Slim now draws even. These two nose to nose up front. 2.5 lengths back, and they're being followed by Papa Pig, who's down on the inside as they make their way around the far turn. Wanchosa Bros alongside, running in fourth. Well, going 3 wide on the turn, and Indie Artist is gaining ground now. In behind horses now swings to the far outside as they come toward the top of the stretch. It is Alabama Slim, who ran 46 and 2 for a half, turning for home with a daylight lead here. Now it's up to a 4-length lead as Indie Artist takes second outside of Wanchosa Bro. Then So You Think You're a Romeo and Papa Pig, and there is a furlong to run. Alabama Slim by 2.5 over Indie Artist, and then Wanchosa Bro. And they're coming down to the line, and Alabama Slim holds on. And then it was Indie Artist, followed by Wanchosa Bro, Papa Pig, and Starchy Lieutenant.
Number 5, Alabama Slim wins the first leg of the Rainbow Six and pays $4.80, owned by Ashbrook Farm, trained by Rusty Arnold II, and ridden to victory today by Julian Leparoux.
Our day begins early, preparing for the task ahead, focused on a single goal. Then it's showtime, ready to face another challenge. And while victory may be uncertain, you can always bet on us to be at our very best.
The 7th race, 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf. These are maiden 4-year-olds and upward. Scratch the main track only participant, number 8, Honorable Duty.
They're off. Annihilator right out to take the early lead. Son of a Wahoo up into second on the outside. Rediscover came out running in third. Then it's Let Us Pray, followed by Animal Instinct. After that, it's Forever Admiral. And well behind the field here is Mount Katahdin, who trails about 15 lengths off of front-running Annihilator, who heads into the first turn in front. Annihilator the leader. On the outside comes Son of Oahu second. That first quarter up in 24 and 4/5 seconds. Rediscover is third to the inside. Animal Instinct follows in fourth, 4.5 lengths off the lead. After that, it's Let Us Pray, followed by Forever Admiral and a gap of another 5 lengths more back to Mount Katahdin. So Annihilator makes the pace up the backstretch in the clear by 1.5 lengths. Son of Oahu on the outside is second. Rediscover is running in third. Then Animal Instinct, fourth up the backstretch. Now 4.5 lengths off the lead, clear of Let Us Pray, Forever Admiral, and Mount Katahdin has been well out of it so far. 49 flat, the half for Annihilator, who leads the field into the far turn, on top by almost 2. Son of Oahu is running in second, and here comes Animal Instinct now. John Velasquez and Animal Instinct moving up on the outside, while Rediscover hangs in there fourth and saves all the ground. The others with work to do, and Annihilator to catch as they come to the top of the stretch. Animal Instinct on the outside is second. Annihilator, another furlong to run. Corey Lannery urging Annihilator to hold on to this lead from Animal Instinct, who's trying to get by. Animal Instinct is getting closer with each and every stride to Annihilator, and Animal Instinct got there in time. Annihilator was second, and then came Rediscover, followed by Let Us Pray, and a photo between Son of Oahu and Forever Admiral.
Number 5, Animal Instinct gets up to win. It pays $5 even. It gives jockey John Velasquez his second win today, owned by West Point Thoroughbreds and trained by Graham Motion. The 8th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are made in claimer 3-year-olds. Scratch the 8 Southern Cal, the 10 Big City Heart, and both also eligible entries, number 13 and number 14.
They're off. Zen Sunrise started very well. Thumbs Up was slow to begin. Here comes I Go for Greatness through on the inside to battle for the lead, and meddling by between those two goes up. These three across the track. If the UK Cats is away running in fourth, and then it's Arcos alongside moving up and now into fourth and heading toward the front runners. Then back to Patio Games. After that, it's Coronado Street, Anderson's AP on the inside, and Cold Blood. And way back here is Thumbs Up, the trailer, 21 and 1, the open, rather 21 and 2, the opening quarter mile around the far turn. It is meddling by I Go for Greatness, now coming through on the inside to take the lead. And Zen Sunrise moves up into second on the outside. Arcos needs a spot to go. It's going to swing outside those two leaders. Then give to UK Cats, who's down on the inside. It is I Go for Greatness, Zen Sunrise, give to UK Cats, and Arcos on the outside. Now it's Arcos and give to UK Cats. Arcos on the outside, give to UK Cats. Give to UK Cats. Pulls away from Arcos late. And then it was Zen Sunrise, I Go for Greatness, and Anderson's AP.
Number 4, Give to the UK Cats. Crosses the wire first, but it's disqualified. Put up the first was number 5, Arcos, paying $6.60, owned by Rad Racing. And there you see Channel 10 meteorologist Julie Durda, that's her horse, in the winner's circle, very happy. Trained by Marcial Navarro, ridden today by Eddie Castro. The 9th race, a 6-furlong claiming event for 3-year-olds, scratch to 1, Fancy Flash. The off-time favorite, number 9, Bazad's Pride.
They're off. Zeus Odin on the outside. Bezad's Pride and Perdido Playboy fire out fast. And then it's Little Awesome, followed by G.A. Betting. After that, it's More Mia. Fast Karma on the far outside is next. Don't Make Me Cry and Alex the Dude at the back of the pack up the backstretch. Perdido Playboy is the leader. Perdido Playboy has made the front past the half-mile pole and goes past the opening quarter mile in 22 and 3/5 seconds. Leads it by 1.5 lengths. Zeus Odin to the outside is running in second. Bezad's Pride third at the rail. 1.5 lengths to Fast Karma running in fourth. Then it's G.A. Betting and More Mia to the inside. A tight pack around the turn. The first 6 right together. It's a 4.5 length gap back to Don't Make Me Cry, followed by Little Awesome and Alex the Dude on the outside. And they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Bezad's Pride runs up alongside and takes the lead from Perdido Playboy as they turn for home. And then it's G.A. Betting who's trying to close the gap. Coming through between horses. More Mia is next, but getting away here is Bezod's Pride to a 2-length lead over G.A. Betting, who's now clearly in second coming down to the line. Bezod's Pride's got it over G.A. Betting. Bezod's Pride to win it. G.A. Betting was second, and then Don't Make Me Cry, Alex the Dude, and More Mia.
Number 9, Bezod Pride wins it, pays $4.60, gives jockey Javier Castellano his second win today, owned by Gran Polo Stable and trained by Jose Garofalo. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the first half of the late Daily Double.
Eight stake races, 2 Grade 2s, over $1.3 million on the line. Featuring the 400,000 ExpressBet.com Fountain of Youth. See some of the country's top 3-year-olds and Triple Crown contenders compete in the last major prep race for the $1 million Grade 1 ExpressBet.com Florida Derby. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back for our 10th race of the afternoon, a 7-furlong allowance optional claim for 3-year-olds which have never won a race other than maiden claiming or starter. Scratch number 3, the morning line favorite, Lex Vegas.
They're off. Piccadilly Roadster broke well. Extravagant Kid also fast from the beginning. And moving through is Pinstripe from the inside. Then it's Realm, followed at the rail by Prospectus, and Crimson Haze is last. And now Pinstripe has made the lead as the field races up the backstretch. Pinstripe on top by 1.5 lengths over Piccadilly Roadster, Extravagant Kid. And to the inside of them, it's Realm. Prospectus is down at the rail, racing just 2 lengths off the lead and trailing as Crimson Haze through a 22-2 first quarter. So Pinstripe and Javier Castellano lead the way with a half-mile to go. They're on top by almost 2 lengths. Extravagant Kid follows in second. Then Piccadilly Roadster on the outside, followed by Prospectus along the rail, 3 lengths to make up. After that, it's Realm and Crimson Haze around the far turn, and Pinstripe in front. 45-3 was the half-mile for Pinstripe, who leads by a length over Extravagant Kid as they arrive at the quarter pole. Prospectus is 2.5 lengths off of them, with Realm alongside and coming wide. Piccadilly Roadster is next, and they're into the stretch. Pinstripe turns for home in front by 2. Extravagant Kid continues to chase from second. Prospectus and Realm are trying to close on the outside, but Pinstripe is far out in front. Pinstripe coming down to the wire, clear by 5, and Pinstripe and Javier Castellano beat Prospectus on the wire. Then Realm and Extravagant Kid.
Number 2, Pinstripe. What a nice performance. Looked great in the post-break. Pays $5.40, owned by Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, trained by Todd Pledger, and that gives jockey Javier Castellano his 3rd win today. The 11th and final race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. Jockey on the 6 is Mario Fernandez. Scratch number 12, scratch number 13.
They're off. Checking at the start was Our Girl She Gone. It's Morgan Falls who comes out running well. Morgan Falls joined by Gaga Over You, and right to the outside of them is Miss Deja Vu. Now these two are going to take over, and outside of them, Belladini moves up into 3rd, Morgan Falls back into 4th, and then it's Wav running in 5th as they make their way for the far turn. And the leader here, as they move around the turn, is Gaga Over You. Miss Deja Vu is running in 2nd. Belladini is 3rd to the outside. Break of another 2 lengths more. And they're followed by Morgan Falls. Then Roxy Lucy to the outside, who's up into 5th. Wellington's Appeal is 6th. Wav 7th in between horses. Oxidien circles up on the far outside. And then comes Bear's Reflection. And at the back of the pack, it's Our Girl She Gone. A furlong to run. It is Gaga Over You in front. Belladini trying to close in. Wellington's Appeal is making a move on the inside. Then Morgan Falls. They're coming down to the line, and it's Gaga Over You to win it. A blanket finish right behind her with about 5 horses on the wire together.
Number 7, Gaga Over You, wins the nightcap, pays $10.20, owned by RCC Racing Stable Limited, and Uri Fishman, trained by John Mateen, ridden to victory today by Emiciel Jaramillo. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $239.90, 4 of 5, $5.10. In the Rainbow Six, numerous tickets, $409.10. We'll have a huge carryover going into the Fountain of Youth card of $1,890,317.68. The Super High 5 carryover is $5,034.02. And that wraps up Friday's action. Don't forget, tomorrow it is Fountain of Youth Day. We have 8 stakes on tap, of course, including the Fountain of Youth and the Grade 2 Devona Dale for 3-year-old fillies. And we're going to end the show. We want to go back and show you Mo Heyman's performance in the Holy Bull. And don't forget, tomorrow on Saturday, first race post, 12 p.m. Good night and good luck.
After a hand ride here, he's in front by 3/4 of a length. Edging away at will. Junior Alvarado just took a peek back, and he's getting away now from Greenpoint Crusader. The lead is up to 2.5 lengths, and then it's Fellowship and Conquest Big E. And now Mo Heyman just takes off. Mo Heyman absolutely dazzling in the Holy Bull as he remains undefeated.